Hello again. Welcome to another broadcast. Go to the book of Luke. Luke chapter 22. Every once in a while, more often now as we go along than used to be. You know, the Bible says that we're all members of the same body. Romans 12:5. You don't have to turn there. And each part of the body supplies something that the other part of the body needs. Remember? We don't say, there goes Jesus' head, and there's his body on the other side of the street. He said that he's the head. We're the body. You understand? We're all one. Well, we recently had such an occasion where a student, not necessarily of mine, asked a Bible question. Thank God preachers got Bible answers. And so now the body is going to, as I've seen this past week and more as we approach the day in which he comes, people getting in their place and doing what they're supposed to be doing. All right, let's see what Luke 22:3 says. Luke chapter 22. Did I say Luke? 22:3. Yeah, that's right. Then entered Satan into Judas, surnamed Iscariot. You see that surnamed Iscariot? Surname. Not many surnames in the Bible. That simply means that he's from a place in southern Judea. Iscariot. It's a Hebrew word, a city. And I could go into what type of people dwelled in that land. Dry red rocks mostly in southern Israel. The land of Israel. But that's a message for another day. But a study of this word surname then led to much more good teaching. You're going to be blessed by this. Go to Matthew chapter 10. I wasn't the first one. I thought of that a couple of times. You know, you call it Mark, Luke, John, Jesus, but they don't have last names. There's only a little bit of surnaming. But we're going to learn something today. Thanks to these good students that ask good questions. Matthew chapter 10. Let's take a look. Well, I'll just let you know here. In Luke 22:3, Iscariot, well, you read that. That's his surname. Strong's, for you Bible concordance fellows, you scholars, it is number 1941. Strong's 1941. You want me to say it in the Greek? Epikaleomai. Might as well read to you what it means. This is what surname means. It's a middle voice that means to entitle. Recently there was British royalty that had a wedding, I guess, right? And I guess the fellow got some titles. He was entitled. That's what this means. To entitle, by implication, to invoke, to appeal, call on, surname. Epi in the Greek is like the German word auf, A-U-F, auf der Tisch. It means on top of the table. In the Greek, the word epi means to superimpose something upon something else, on top of. You understand? So here, that was his name. He's Judas from Iscariot. That superimposes some more meaning upon his name. Let's go to Matthew 10:3. Matthew chapter 10, verse 3. Philip, Bartholomew, Thomas, and Matthew the publican, James the son of Alphaeus, and Lebbaeus, whose surname was Thaddeus. You see what I'm saying there? Okay, that was his last name. That was his name. Surname was Thaddeus. Go to the book of Acts, chapter 10, verse 5. Where are you going with this, preacher? I'll show you. You're going to be blessed. Chapter 10, verse 5. And now send men to Joppa and call for one Simon,